Hey yo, welcome in my lab, and let's go to make some drums. But we're going to make drums from vinyl, from one shots. Let's check it out if we can do some layering, maybe quantizing, and I show you my process, how I create my drums, and see if it's inspiring for you. So what I have in my studio is with my records, I have a small section of drums, and there's records with breaks on it, with one shots on it. I can always rely back on that if I need some drums. So let's go to dig into that little box, and hopefully we're getting some nice one shots to create some drums with. I also got records I use much, and sometimes I see records I barely use once. So let's check it out. Some more frames. Oh, this is a cool one. Mary Jane Girls. If you can see it up. It's the All Night Long. It's great kick and snare. I don't know this one. So we're gonna use this one. Hoppa. Let's see what else we got. But I don't know how it sounds or what it is. Huh. Peter Green, Little Dreamer. Let's check it out for that one. So we're gonna hook it up. Turntable MPC 2000 to chop the loops, and then process it into the MPC 60, and from there we're gonna see how it works. Alright, let's start with the first one. The first one is the 24 karat purple. So let's check the side one. Dusty, but I like dusty. Check it out. So what I just did is I checked the left and the right channel, how it sounds. Sometimes the left channel or the right channel is weaker than the other, and I like my one shots in mono because my MPC 60 records in mono, and also the one shots in mono hit harder in the beat than stereo. That's my opinion, because it's nice in the center. So I'm going for the right channel that's more powerful than the left channel. So let's record that one and see if we can use it. Let's go for this one. Alright. So we got a lot of drum sounds from just one record, and we got a kick, we got a snare, we got a hi-hat, so we can already create a cool drum loop. But we also are going to do some layering and stuff. So let's go for the second one. It's the Peter Green. And what I did when I bought this record, on the sleeve, the plastic sleeve, I just write down where are the one shots, where are the drum loops, so I can dial them in when I want and quick, instead of looking. So side 1, track 5 has a kick and a snare. Alright, side 1, track 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's the last track. Let's check it out. Once again, the right channel. Alright, got it. So what we are going to do now, I'm going to record the one shots into the MPC 60 down here, and let's see if we can do some layering and create some cool drums with it. It's a little hi-hat on the back. Let's clip the converter of this one. So maybe we can use it. Let's go. It's one kick. Let's call it kick number 1. Same kick, but then louder with a little bit distortion on it. Also gives it a little bit more punch and cutting through the mix. You can't go too loud with clipping in this one, because then it's losing the transients. Soft. Let's go for this one. Got it. Let's call it a snare number 1. Enter. Maybe a little high pitch, but we can pitch it. This one. Snare number 2. We got. They all got some little tails on it, so let's use some decay. So while I dial in the decay, the fade out, I'm going to the trim of the sample, and I'm going back to trim it back with the fade in, with the fade out, so I can hear what the fade out is doing. Cool, that's what we're going to do, but we need to do some tuning. Down pitch more already. Too loud. Yes. Yes, this one. Okay. You hear they are not at the same length, you know. This one is more early, this one, or vice versa. So you repeat it, and that's not what I like. So I need to better. Still has little tail on it. Better. And the hi-hat. So what we can do is I have to insert the bars. Let's do a 2-bar loop. I think that's more easy. Because we don't have a sample, we are going to do just some BPM. Let's do 92 BPM. Sometimes the buttons don't work really good. And I start off with some quantize, just 160 note, and that's for the snare, just to keep it straight. Alright, let's go. So now we got the snares, and let's check out the kicks. Still a simple one. And for the kicks, I don't do a timing correct, no quantize, I keep it off. So I got a softer kick and the double this one. So let's go for a simple loop. The hi-hats, let's go to the 16 levels velocity. So I also keep the quantize off for this one. What we can also do is let's go back to the kicks. Let's do a steady kick, just 160 notes. Only this. There's a little swing. It's because of the hi-hats are not quantized, and I like to play with swing, I guess. So this. Some swinging. We got the snares, and I go to the track snares, and I go to the timing correct. I got 60 note. I put the swing on, let's say 53. The shift timing, I'm going to do it earlier, and the shift amount, let's say, I don't know, 4. Let's do 5, and then I hit the pads for the samples I want to use and hit move. So the snare is a little early, that gives that head. I like. So let's go with this. You're gonna do the velocity because it's still too loud in volume. So So what we're now going to do, now we've got this loop with a little swing in it. I'm going to use the 8 outputs on the back of the MPC 60. I'm going to Drumpacks and arrange them. I route them kick 3. I want it to channel number 3. Alright, so we got the mixer on channel 1. Got the hi-hats, channel 2, snares, channel 3, kicks. They're not too loud, and that's also the reason why I am using this mixing console for the game, because the outputs of the MPC 60 are really low. So let's do some gain. Let's go for the snare. toggle switches, you know? Snap. Little. So kick out that 60 hertz. Alright, let's do some compression, some outboard gear processing. These are 500 series modules, and we are going to use them. So yeah, let's see what it does. So I'm running the drums, and I'm gonna patch in. I think we're going to start with a snare and see what it all does. First I have to put on this thing. All the lights are light up. It's like a spaceship. I don't like it, but it is what it is. So let's go. Let's go for the snare. Let's go first for the DBX. Let's go for the patch cable. Go for one ratio. Crystals over there. It's also easy. Non-compression. Yeah, better weight out also easy. The makeup gain. Maybe. Also check the herc, so the diode. I'll put that shit in. Spit out. Right. Attack this. Kick on the sound sculptor. It's actually a bus compressor, but on the kicks it works really well. So let's do it. This one is a ratio 4:1. Attack on 10, and the release on automatic, and I try to hit the gain reduction to 4. Let's go for the kicks. Maybe not even compression, but just leveling. No need. Just gain, nothing more. Yeah, so that's what I'm using for the drums. Just a little compression and leveling, and I like it, just a little bit more punch. And when I'm going to track it to my DAW, I'm using Cubase. I will use some EQ for the low cuts, because some snares I will cut off some low end, like 20-30 hertz. I don't need it in my snare. The hi-hats also, just low cut that shit out. And I often like to pan the hi-hats just a little to the left or the right, maybe 7%, something like that. And what else am I doing? Oh yeah, reverb on the snare, with just a pre-delay that is just right coming after the snare, because I don't like the way the reverb is burying the snare. So I like a clear snare with a little delay after it, with a little reverb after it, so it gives a little bit more space. And I EQ the reverb, got out some low, little high, just to match with the rest of the beat with the samples. And what else am I using? Nothing much for the drums. And when I got the whole beat mixed the way I like it, I'm running it back from a sound card interface, right back to my bus compressor, the Sound Sculptor, and run the mix through it to give some extra punch and glue, and that's about it. So if you do like these drums and you don't want to chop them and loop them yourself, I got the drum loop processed on my BeatStars. It is for $1, so you can support my channel and enjoy the drums. So I hope I brought some inspiration about processing the drums, making the drums, and I'll see you in another video. Peace!